Ladies and gentlemen, our inductee, KenTyler. Young Tyler started in football at an early age. His high school coach, Buster Gross, said, "In my 33 years of coaching, I never saw a better high school quarterback." Gross was talking about KenTyler and his 3 years as a starting quarterback for Arab from 1968 to 1970. Here he is as a sophomore. In Tyler's 28 starts as a quarterback for the Knights, Arab's record was 27-1. Tyler ran and passed for a varsity career total of 42 touchdowns. Here is Ken from his junior year. His senior season, he hit 102 of 150 passes for over 1,000 yards and rushed for 12 touchdowns. Tyler's career stats include 3,000 yards passing with 19 touchdowns. He rushed for another 23 touchdowns, plus he handled all of the kicking. According to Archie Anderson of WRAB, the Tyler years were some of the most memorable moments in Arab football history. As a senior, KenTyler led the Knights to a 9-1 record and victories over number 5 Scottsboro and number 8 Tarrant. Arab and Lee of Montgomery were the only two teams to beat Scottsboro. Lee ended the season as the state champions. Arab seniors that paved the way to a 9-1 season in 1970. Kneeling left to right, number 32, Anthony Noble, number 66, Danny Hawkins. Next we have Billy Harden, Steve Mask, number 21, Richard Mays, number 40, Terry Daniels. On the back row left to right, number 81, Mason Weaver, number 99, Hugh Knighton, number 75, Big Rudy Wooten. He was a first-team All-Stater. Wooten signed a football scholarship with Alabama. Next to him is Marshall County Hall of Famer, number 86, Roger Ralph. He was also an All-American receiver at UNA and is in the UNA Hall of Fame. He is the first male athlete in history to be all-conference in both football and baseball in the Gulf South Conference, Roger Ralph. Number 80 is Eddie Estes, number 10, Kenneth Tyler, number 60, Steve Kennemer, and number 51, David Smalley. This is Ken on the move against the Cullman Bearcats. Number 86 is teammate Roger Ralph. The 16-14 win at Tarrant on November 13, 1970 has long been recognized as one of the greatest games played by a Marshall County team. The win may be the greatest in Arab football history. KenTyler completed 17 passes and scored 2 touchdowns, leading Arab to an upset win over Tarrant. On Arab's last drive, he hit 7 passes in a row. Both clubs went into that game 8-1. Arab lost only 1 game in the county during Tyler's 3 varsity years, and they won the county championship twice. Ken was named the most valuable player and received the Beeman Lion Award, Marshall County MVP, and Honorable Mention All-State. 3 of his teammates were all-county stars. Arab had 4 of the 13 first-team players in the county: Steve Kennemer, Kenneth Tyler, Roger Ralph, and Rudy Wooten. Before we move away from the glory days at Arab High School, here is Ken's wife and his high school sweetheart, Hannah McNeil Tyler, a member of Wayne Washam's Arabian Night Marching Band. He was chosen to play in the North-South All-Star game in Tuscaloosa. Tyler scored the North's only touchdown in its 9-7 victory. The North All-Stars trailed 7-0 from the first quarter into the fourth quarter before scoring any points. KenTyler scored the only North touchdown after 3 straight plunges had failed from 3 yards out. With the ball 10 inches out, with 3:40 left in the game, Rudy Wooten pleaded with Coach Buddy Hearn, who was the head coach of the North squad, "Let me in, Coach." Rudy had been used primarily on defense. He went in at guard, and his old teammate KenTyler went straight over him for the touchdown. Fife's Denny Ridgway failed on the 2-point conversion attempt, a pass broken up by the South linebacker Mike Dubose. The North trailed 7-6, but a few moments later, Arab's KenTyler took a perfect snap from center, placed the ball perfectly, and Ridgway kicked the winning points on a 33-yard field goal with 2 seconds remaining to lift the North Alabama All-Stars to a 9-7 victory. Here they are, the North Alabama All-Stars. The first player on the left kneeling is number 10, KenTyler. The coach standing back of him is Ronnie Haushalter of Fife. The head coach of the North, standing third row on the far right, is Buddy Hearn of Tarrant. And among the players playing in that game on the North, Duffy Bowles, Randy Billingsley, Bruce Evans, and Ken Burks. For the South, some of the All-Stars included Sylvester Kroon, Lee Gross, Mike Washington, Rick Neal, and Mike Fuller. Tyler signs on with Memphis State. On the left is Coach Carter of the Memphis State Tigers, standing Ken's father and mother, Mr. and Mrs. Burford Tyler. As a freshman at Memphis, he set a single-game passing record by completing 28 of 48 passes for 312 yards in a frosh game with Chattanooga. The same season, he threw 2 touchdown passes to lead Memphis over Southern Mississippi. As a sophomore, he suffered a shoulder injury that ended his football career. KenTyler, the longtime minister of the Arab Church of Christ, was perhaps the best quarterback to ever play for the Arabian Nights. On the front row, left to right, Ken, his wife Hannah, granddaughter Mackenzie, grandson Kent, and on the back row, left to right, his son Todd, Todd's wife Leanne, the daughter Katie, daughter-in-law Leanne standing next to her husband Wes Tyler. Ladies and gentlemen, our inductee, KenTyler.